YouTube, welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, the chess opening is arguably the most important phase of the game, okay? It's what's going to set you up for the middle game and the end game, and so you want to try and give yourself the best possible position, okay? Because that's going to give you the best chance to hopefully get a victory. But in today's video, I'm doing something a little bit different, okay? Are you ever just playing bullet chess, and I mean like the really small time controls, like 1 minute, 2 minute games, and you're just bored, you're looking to have some fun, you're so tired of playing the same boring openings, whether that's the Scotch, the Italian, like whatever it is, Caro-Kann, Sicilian, you just want to have some fun. Well, today I've comprised 5 of the best opening traps that I think you should all know, okay? At least have them in your repertoire. You don't have to play them, but it's so important to know them all, okay? Because if you're not going to play them, somebody else out there is going to be looking to have some fun and they're going to want to play them. So I've ordered them as well. I think you should learn them. I think you should play them in bullet, because you're never going to play these in a classical game. I mean, it just simply wouldn't work. People have too much time to think. But in those quicker time controls, these can be very, very tricky. If you go on to enjoy this video, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and comment down below your favourite opening trap. Without further ado, guys, let's jump straight into number 5. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, at number 5, we have the Grob opening, okay? You may never have heard of it, it's pretty insane. You're probably wondering, okay, first move, e4 or d4, something like that, it's going to look pretty normal. No, it's actually g4. It's absolutely insane. The opponent will respond with d5, looking to just take the centre, and then you play g5. This is like mind-blowing stuff, okay? E5, sorry, the opponent is just taking the centre, because why wouldn't you? I mean, we've given them all this space. You're thinking, this just looks horrific, this isn't going to work. Bishop to g2. You're thinking the queen is going to take that pawn? Well, yes, we would love the queen to take this pawn. That is wonderful news for us. The eval bar hates that the queen has taken this pawn. We're going to take on d5, okay? They'll likely play knight f6, developing a piece and hitting the bishop. It's a very normal looking move. We're actually just going to ignore that threat. Play knight f3, hitting this queen, okay? The queen cannot go back to where it started now, okay? The knight is blocking it. So in all likelihood, the queen's going to play g2, okay? Because they're just going to think, oh my god, I can hit this rook. I can get my queen to a safe square. This is the start of the downfall, okay, because you're going to sacrifice your bishop on f7 with check, okay? The king is going to take, and then we're going to play this absolutely gorgeous move, rook to g1. So the rook is defended by the knight, okay? Let me just draw some arrows. The rook is defended. This pawn on h2 is also defended, okay? So the queen cannot take anything, and it cannot stay on this g-file, okay? So the queen has to go to h3. So we get the move queen h3. But then we have this move, knight g5. Check. Forking the king and the queen. The king goes to e8 and you win the queen. I mean, the Grob opening is absolutely wild. It makes no sense how good it is. It shouldn't work, but definitely recommend you guys trying this out in bullet. Let's jump straight into opening trap number 4. I guess number 2, but number 4 on the list because we're descending. Number 4. Okay guys, so if you watch my YouTube shorts, you would have seen this one already. This is the King's Gambit, okay? So it starts with e4, e5. I mean, we've all reached this position a million times. And instead of playing like d4 or any developing moves with the knights, you're actually going to play f4, just completely ripping open the centre. And when they take, you're going to play this move knight f3, so just developing a piece. It looks very natural. They'll play d5, looking to break open the centre. Ignore that, just play knight c3. When they take the pawn, you take back with your knight. Bishop will come to g4, right? Pinning your knight to the queen. But this doesn't scare us in the slightest, okay? And look at the eval bar. It's completely equal. So even if our trap doesn't work, the position's absolutely fine. Queen e2. Such a random move, I know. So subtle. It's so random. Thinking, well, clearly the bishop is just going to take this knight. Like, that's why they put it there. I mean, that would be wonderful if they would. They take the knight, It's mate in 1. Can you find it? Pause the video, comment it down below. If you said this move, knight f6, double check, you're a genius, okay? The king cannot go here because the knight is blocking this square, and the queen obviously holds the entire file. Bishop can't just take the queen because the knight still has you in check. It's an absolutely gorgeous double check, okay? So that's why this one is coming in at number 4, slightly better than the Grob. It's just gorgeous, okay? Let's jump straight into opening trap number 3. Okay guys, so coming in at number 3, we actually have a counter for the fried liver attack. I mean, we've all been hit by it, okay? We play like knight f6, and then the knight and the bishop, they're ganging up on our f7 pawn. It's not very nice. They're threatening to fork the queen and the rook, or give a check with the bishop winning the pawn. It's a very, very unpleasant position, okay? But the Traxler counter gambit, it's your biggest friend, okay? It's your biggest friend in the world. Instead of going into this line with d5 and takes, and then like knight to a5, hitting the bishop, stop going into this, guys. Just play the Traxler, okay? Please play the Traxler. Bishop c5, okay? We're setting up our own counter-attack on the white king, okay? Knight takes, okay? Because they want to fork our queen and rook. We take on f2 with check. Really important that it's a check. When the king takes this bishop, we have this move knight takes on e4. Again, another check. The king goes back to its starting square. So we give another check on h4. They block with the pawn. We're thinking, oh my god, we've got nothing left. There's no more checks. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, there is. We take the pawn with the knight. Because if they take back, we win the rook with check, okay? So the king has to move forwards. But we have another knight. And this knight is doing God's work, okay? The knight is jumping in to d4 with another check, okay? The king again moves forwards. We win the queen. Hang on, they've taken the rook. We deliver checkmate on f3. I mean, the Traxler is so good. Because if people are still playing the fried liver against you, it's because they don't know about the Traxler counter gambit. It's such a wonderful opening, and white is not going to know the theory behind it, okay? So definitely recommend the Traxler. It comes in at number 3 on our list. We've still got number 2 and number 1. If you've made it this far, guys, please be sure to subscribe and smash a like. I'd be very grateful. Let's jump straight into which I think is the number 2 opening trap. Okay guys, so at number 2 we have a Ponziani opening, okay, and if you don't know what that is, I have a video on my channel, definitely recommend checking it out. The Ponziani is such a great opening, but it starts with e4, e5, knight f3 and knight to c6. Again, we've all reached this position like a million times. In this position, you're actually going to play c3 though, preparing this move d4, so we're just reinforcing the centre. It's all very natural. Knight f6 comes, and then we still play d4, okay? And when they pick up this free pawn, when it's actually not free, because we're going to push our pawn attacking the knight will go to e7, and then we'll recapture a pawn. Material's equal. I mean, if we reach this position in a game, we're extremely happy. But this is where it always goes wrong for black, okay? Because we have a knight on e5. So black is naturally thinking, I got to kick this knight away. So they play d6. And this is the most common move, and it's a huge mistake because we have this check with our bishop on b5. And if they push c6, we just take. And if they play like queen b6, attacking our bishop and attacking the pawn, we take the pawn again. And it's check on the king, okay? So you cannot take this pawn. So if you just slide over, knight jumps in, giving another check. And after king c7, this move is absolutely gorgeous. We're going to take this rook and promote to a knight, giving a check while attacking the queen. It's absolutely unbelievable. King goes to b8. Thanks very much. That's game over, okay? And there is also another line. Let's say they don't play queen b6, for example, because it's you know, it's very possible that they just take this pawn. Well, if you take the pawn, well, we can actually take with our knight. And in this position, I don't really know what you'd play here. Let's say you took, we'd take back and win the rook. Let's say I don't know, you play like queen b6 again, attacking the bishop. Well, we can just play like knight d4, giving a check and reinforcing our bishop, and we're still up material. So this is an absolutely wonderful opening trap. Definitely recommend you learn the Ponziani, learn all the traps that are inside it as well. It's an absolutely amazing opening, and these guys never know the theory, so trust me, check it out. The most anticipated moment on my channel, okay? What have I picked for opening trap number 1? What have I picked? What have I picked, guys? Well, look no further. e4, okay? And yes, we're at the black perspective yet again. e5, knight f3, knight f6. Okay, this is a Petrov defense, okay? Very common position. If they take this pawn, I just want you to play knight c6, okay? And this is the Stafford Gambit. Normally what you'd see is your opponent would take back, but we're going to play knight to c6, okay? When they take this knight, we're going to take with the d pawn, opening up our queen. Very important move. They'll play a move like d3 to reinforce their e4 pawn, which is fine. Bishop to c5, okay? Bishop's on a beautiful open diagonal. We love that. They bring their bishop to g5, and this is a huge blunder, okay? Because they think they're pinning our knight to our queen. But that doesn't matter, because we don't care about the queen in this opening. We sacrifice our queen, and we take on e4. It's absolutely insane. When they pick up the queen, there's this move bishop f2 check. And when the king comes forward to e2, checkmate with the light squared bishop. It's absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. And this Stafford Gambit, there are so many different lines in this. This is played at the top level. This is why it's at number 1. It's such a versatile opening with like 5 or 6 different traps involved. It's too much to cover in a video of a top 5 list. But guys, if you want me to make a video on the Stafford Gambit and go into all the lines, I'm more than happy to do so. You have to learn the Stafford Gambit, okay? It's played at the top level. That's got to say something. And you deliver checkmate, you sack the queen. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, even if it wasn't very good, it's just so aesthetically pleasing, taking on e4 with the knight and just sacking the queen. Like, in this position, let's just say they play a move like queen e2 or something, so pinning the knight. It doesn't matter, because we can just take this bishop. And we're just completely winning here. Let's say they just were to take for some reason. Well, then we have this move. What do we play here? Well, we just do this. This is their only move. And then we win the queen again. So like I said, guys, there's so many little traps and nuances in the Stafford Gambit. So definitely check it out. But guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. Opening traps, I definitely recommend playing them in bullet. You can maybe get away with it in like a blitz time control if you're like below 1,000, but anything past that, just stick to bullet and you will win a lot of games, trust me, guys. So without further ado, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.